Hello, David here. Today we're playing Changed. We're currently where we left on the last episode. This place is different from where I come from. All the crystals here are red. The place isn't too different otherwise. Seems like no one is here. Maybe that's good news. Please don't run into those crystals, or you will be transferred. Why are you staring at me like that? What, slippery? Really? Don't humans have padding on their feet? None? I had no idea. Seems like I haven't learned enough about humans after all. Let's move forward. There's stuff on the ground. Curious, I've never seen it before. There's no one here either. Where is everybody? Remember to save? Discovered that you're trapped. I'm coming to help. I was thinking of letting you pass on your own. It looks like it's too difficult for you. But let's feet are so unreliable, human. Let me help you out. Please don't move. You're so heavy, human. That's it. Don't move. Let me carry you to the exit. I saw you were very concentrated, slipping and skidding over there, so I didn't bother you. Fortunately, because this is the territory of my kind, I can still be useful. Are you tired, human? It's not safe to rest here. Let's go. Where are the others? Where are the only crystals here? Did they go outside? They're lucky to be born so close to the outside world. Never mind, have you noticed the floor, human? You see little crystalline spines? They pop up shortly after you step on them. They're extremely sensitive. Be careful, human, don't fail now. You don't expect me to carry you all the way, do you? made it through. You're incredible. Humans is different from back when you were pursued by the tail. You're really grown. Your face looks pale. Are you exhausted? You've done so much. Let's go. We're almost out. Human. Thank you. Thank you for your persistence. Thank you for your efforts. Without you, I wouldn't have the courage to be here. I really appreciate it. Our research is our last hope. Just get fastest to progress. We'll succeed in the end. We're here. The hall of the ground floor. I have dreamed about the outside countless times before. I can walk out of the building on my own paws. But my head is tranquil as water. I'm confused. Am I dreaming? I should be happy. This is a great change for both of us. I'll leave this little world and go explore a fresh, boundless world. And you human, you've successfully kept your human body, but you're going to have to survive out there too. However, I'll be with you, even outside. I'll follow you forever. Forget about the end of the world. I have you and you have me. Isn't that the best consolation in such a situation? We won't be alone. I have countless things I want to tell you. I've talked to you a lot tonight, but I've never talked to anyone before. Human, it's hard to believe that all this happened overnight. Tonight, I found a friend, fought with bad guys, raised with white latex, and got to the exit of the building with a human who's coming with me. This has to be more incredible than any books I've read. We finally reached our goal. Let's go, human. Let's go see the rising sun. It should be early morning outside already. Let's get moving. Are you ready? You've given me such a headache. It's still painful. So you're leaving, correct? Is it too late to reconsider? Of course I couldn't physically stop you if I wanted to. Of course you can stop us. No, there's two of us. You can't stop us from leaving. We're not going to give up now. The door's right behind us, and we can leave at any time. I won't stop you. Honestly, I simply need to talk to you. Will you listen? Hey, nameless human. I still insist on what I said to you. If you leave now, you might catastrophize the entire world. What would you do if I'm right? What did you say? How could a human bring catastrophe? You just want to escape from the building. We've gone through so many hardships to be here. You can't just stop us by talking. We don't believe you. Well, simple. You remember the original purpose to create you and your species. You were created to stop this disease. And this human is a potential carrier. He's plenty alive. I don't believe you. You just want to intimidate him so that he won't go out. A man with such serious illness wouldn't have such strong will. I have no reason to lie to you. I have no ulterior motives. That you failed before. Neither I nor all my colleagues could save the world. Because of the riot. Research facilities were destroyed, samples escaped, treatment plans were ruined. Everything. Only I survived. Because I still had a purpose. I'm no longer human. But I have been testing and observing the virus. All these years committed to restoring the planet. All on the hope that the next wave of humanity can survive. The world has a chance to rebuild. Only at the time I could feel relieved. But you're a threat to humanity. Unexpected variable. I don't know why I never checked those capsules. Have you thought about what's out there? There are only ruins and depopulated relics of society. Society, groups, family, friends, normal life. All of these are a distant memory. There's nothing left. It would be very difficult for a regular human to survive. You might be rather fast, but that doesn't mean that your chances to live are high. In this uninhabitable wilderness, you will likely die. You won't, because I'm here. Really? I wasn't aware how your friendship was. Only impressions of you came from the security footage I've seen. However, how could a human and a monster live together, despite your different biology? The relationship between you two is a predator and prey. Moreover, Alexis won't live long without a house. What would the human do after your death? He would still be alone. His fate still would not change. It doesn't matter. When I was born, I was the same as the rest of my clan, mindlessly searching for house without end. That was my one goal in life. Fate has turned me into who I am now. I've gained intelligence, learned how to communicate, and discovered my own purpose. I'm in the house now, not anymore. All I need is someone who can accompany me, stuck with me, live with me. I don't care whether it's short-lived or not. I'll have lived. I will have lived a happy life. I've worked so hard for so long, just on the hope of a better future. If you end up carrying the virus out, what would I do? You and the human. I've overheard you describe him as excellent quite a few times. You remind me of myself. I desire to be an excellent human too. You must have great wanted to assimilate this human. It's instinctual for you after all. However, you avoid these urges, just to befriend them. You manage to overcome and abandon your natural instincts, even if it means certain death. And I just want to live to see the world restored. Soon the humans in the shelter will be able to walk on the earth again. I'll go and contact the light then. I will provide all the data I have collected from the surface for all these years, and supply resources and energy stored in this building. Humanity will regain their hope. Others will be true before too long. But then you showed up. Even though it is a possibility, the possibility could induce a fatal outcome. You could spread out the virus. The plan will be terminated, and I will have to wait for another who knows how many years. How long would I have been kept waiting this time? Maybe I wouldn't be able to see the day come. I worked so hard, implementing and implementing everything I possibly could, but I still couldn't save anything in the end. And you, the nameless human, what would you do if you escaped outside? A fragile human like you could easily be killed. Comparatively, staying here might be a better fate, transferred or not. You will most likely die outside. Your dark light experience won't make much difference. Humans are naturally weak creatures. You'll regret your decision to leave this building. Humans are social animals. Running without partners or talent is likely to result in death, so your fate is still doomed, regardless of your choice. We, everyone, all of us, have changed nothing at all. We've struggled so hard, everyone has sacrificed, but in the end, nothing has changed. I beg of you, you only need to make one more sacrifice, then everyone will be safe. Please. Please. There's still hope. You can determine whether this human is carrying the virus, correct? If you just said maybe. I'm willing to take the chance. What an optimistic latex. You don't think I hope the same thing. But it's the human's decision. You. What do you think? Humanity's fate depends on you. Make your choice. Stay here or leave. Human, I won't force you. Choose what you want most. Follow your heart. Follow your advice. Support you. Do what you believe is right. You decided. I pressed escape and so it's hard to decide. That's true. No matter what you choose, it will still bring pain. Listen, I've got an idea. Little guy, are you willing to abandon your humanity? Wait a minute, I know what you're gonna say. You want to transport this human, right? Doesn't the research say that consciousness of transport humans are weakened or even lost? How did you think I still possess my consciousness? Though we haven't succeeded in curing humans, we've decided a way to cure the other species. If the patient is not human, the disease can be cured easily. As long as you're willing to sacrifice, I can provide you with the drug I injected myself with. It's the result of me and my colleagues' research. It allows you to be transported without altering your brain structure. After all, treatment will be easy. Once you finish the treatment, you will be able to live here with your sample friend. I would even lend you some food and supplies, as long as you can comply. Please, please, please. I've racked my brain to think of one last solution. It's all I can do. Please consider carefully. It's a small sacrifice. What do you think, human? Do you trust him? I don't want to believe him. Maybe he's just stalling for time. We don't know anything about his treatment. What if he's trying to harm you? Moreover, human, do you really want to become like us? I won't care how you look, but you will be changed permanently. So let's forget it. I'm sorry, masked man, we've decided. Human, you agree? Really? You're willing. You nodded. Human, have you thought this out thoroughly? You may never get used to your new body and you don't even know the risks. This a method, no takebacks. You'll be changed for life. You've really decided. I didn't think that you would agree. That's great. Ah, don't laugh now. I won't move an inch from the human. If you try and pull anything, I'm gonna. Never mind. It's as soon as possible. Since you decided, we can now begin the treatment. However, you'll probably be very bored sitting in bed for days with only an IV drip. The failed samples may come with me too. Sorry for taking you there. I had no other choice. Can you can you not call me a failed sample? It's angering me. That's not important. Follow me. Let's go to my lab. Human, I'll keep an eye on him. Kuro will absolutely protect you. Don't worry about it. I'll follow you right. I'll follow right behind you. You decided to accept the treatment. You lie on the bed comfortably. This is the first chance you've had to get a decent rest in a long time. The needle misses your veins a couple of times. The doctor was out of practice. Finally, the needle successfully injects one of your blood vessels. The drug flows into your body drop by drop. Next, you only need to wait quietly. Boris watching you peacefully from the bedside. It's very quiet. The only sounds of the whole room are just the subtle drips of the drug. You stare at Puro, staring at his cloudy pupils. He's a bit shy, turning his head to the other side. Time is passing tick by tick. Sleepiness flows over your mind. You gradually fall asleep. You had a long dream. The dream you're trying to escape the pursuit of a schoolhead figure in panic. You're so scared, running everywhere, you can't think to hide. There's nobody, no one to help you, nowhere to run. You curl up helplessly on the ground, hoping not to be seen. But you're eventually discovered. Those huge pale bone claws seize your shorts and pull them off hard. What? It's just a dream. How long has it been? Your body feels so heavy. It, it, is it not a dream? The figure has chased you from your dream. Puro? Puro. Human is a sleepyhead. You've slept for days. You've made me so worried. He smiled embarrassed. Your tail is pressed under your butt. It's already feeling numb. Hail? Quit lying down, get up and look at your new body. So fluffy. It's not uncomfortable. It's different than you expected, but it feels alright. Human is so good. For once you slowly transform. It's so wonderful. I've forgotten anything. Any weird impulses? Not at all. You're awake. No allergies. No mutations. You're lucky. You're in a cold sweat. But did you finish your treatment? Everything's fine now. By the way, I managed to find a host for your friend, who had a biorobot that we originally planned to test viruses with. The biorobot is almost the same as a regular human, but it was never alive, therefore your dark latex friend doesn't need a host anymore. I've done all I can. Now you two can leave from here. Congratulations. Your treatment was a success. Human, I'm so relieved. Really? You suddenly jump up from the bed. Notice the strong new legs and immediately are catapulted to the floor. You're laughing too. You and Purley have left the building. The masked man who calls himself Kay remained, who promised to help you when in need. You said your goodbyes, came to the hall and opened the gate. Light fills your eyes. It's sunrise now. Flame red light burns on the horizon. Different from the harsh fluorescent lights that you're used to, it's sunshine, the rising sun. You've seen the sunset before, and you can now witness the sunrise. You and Pure are standing on real soil. You've really done it. Stepping lightly on the green grass, you and your new friend gradually start moving. The tower is slowly being veiled by other ruined buildings bit by bit. Now you can only see the tip of the tower. Everything still feels so natural, full of life, and safe. You're no longer nervous. You grab your latex friend's paw firmly. Neither of you talk, but you both have smiles on your face. Just walking in the direction of the rising sun, walking on and on. You've walked a long way. The shape of the tower becomes vague. You can't tell how long you've been walking. You can't see the tower anymore. Surrounding buildings are still broken, but determined plants entwine the rebar, growing wildly. You stop for a second. Pro notices. You aren't used to your new body. These strong legs can easily step so far. You've tripped many times on the road. You're feeling tired now. Human, are you tired? Don't push yourself. There's a rock over there. Let's go and take a rest. Come on, lean on me. Human, we've succeeded. The world is so beautiful. I've been experienced it. I fulfilled my dream. It's all thanks to you, Human. Human is so brilliant. Being with a friend is such a happiness. I can't see any more rocks or rubble from here. Only see the roundness of the rising sun. It's bright, so bright. It just feels completely different from the feeling from the balcony of the tower. This time I have my paw standing firmly on the earth, with a reliable friend. Human, you've also feeling happy, right? Yes. I'm so happy, Puro. This is the first ending. I'll also record the other endings. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.